Sekulagi chamatlamat lechi vikor ravefechla chamatlekin remachrinim debli vispotem esechli able visot vismamba esechli karravesvat. Se osher blave karravam mat legin ravespot vismamba esechli kishvat lechadikam blerramat levasmanam. Le oldi karravefechla visot vismamba esechli kishvat lechmat seach lekin. That is samba. And I'm sorry, Mr. President, Your Honors, but it's exactly the same as exactly to do. Now, Bedlikan ravefechli ki ravepogla ki raveplasmat leki chavateles lovismat leki visachal chamaman. Leki ravefechla ki vishpot leki marchalakama plechavespole vispatem es enshikala. Gal ratsechabed leki mechobat levispatem at leki marchalespatem vismatim leshpalikan ravetman. Atsel tabatika ravetman esishe. Seloptika Sello repetica, alle coma repetica, repoplevimana tactica, halero blevidisma seshe bekitka, the third, I told you, and glekin revefechlachim at this Wednesday, 24th, 2015 December. Beklikin revefechmatim, baklekin revefechlachim, it's the power of the plechvisomasim. You see, I am an eminence. How you turn to say demon! You are gonna know what it's like JHA'I in authority. Well, that no maser inclevisim. And the reality of the authority ain't nothing considered to demons that you pretend to be sanctity, Lucifer, Lichens. And Adonaitos and sends demons, while is Lekin Ravef Pochmat Simil, Malachim armies, angels, from the royal king, God. Jadim is what you are, legions, with pardon of victims. And Malachim will be at the command of the justice that my name also is. Shalom. Bedlit kan Ravefech Lachamat Simam, and this is not threatening. And I do not threat that people do not get confusing. You don't have to fear the disaster or for the condition of you have done so evil. If someone fears is the hell, which understanding which it is, and a person which intimidated for what I say, is nothing like I need. I don't play the power of fear me and I'm gonna send you to hell. I come for justice, and justice means what much of you never understood and the whole we understood, understanding what we fight for, which is exactly perceived for the preservation of victims' innocence, which much of the understanding for this were still today deflectively, destroyably put it at suppression for not understanding what it means in front of a high victim as innocent, but as at likamatsim, even though not allowed to proceed that making no crime for not justifiable, especially whenever conscience, but for victims as he swore as responsible for what this sick abominable swans proceeds to the making, understanding what is suppression character of a person to proceed to the making what they need to stage to. It's nothing like this sick degenerates proceeded up to setting like culture as acknowledged, which humanity were so deflectively trove. Sorry for this, trove, ba'amaser. And the tribe, somebody says wrongly, which is not the expression, trove to or delivered for. Let's be careful, please. Now, but listen, Rebefech Machad, Leki Vispot, Leki Rebefech Levispot, and Assembly Visman. Leon Kiba Ravefecha Levismadasim, known in Buenos Aires, 1214, making the folder of the hall that I wear adhering, that says, La foto de la Policía Federal Argentina no se está robando, no se dan cuenta. Thurs is still a sick degenerates. Now, Bablit Hamad Ravefecha Leki Ravefocha Levi Ablevismana Sekla, Ki Ravefecha Levispadman, Latismana Seshtliki Kabatuba, Nabatlatuba, Bekolatatuba, Beklumaratatuba, Mablek Mahablatatuba, Ameplubatika Matatuba, Tlevismoravapua, Labatakala Nan Ravapatuba, Terovasivatuba, Nanakiva Lamanatuba. What? Sorry. Se lactica hamavlevis visin, slakashkakhatsa atsabatubata, madleki mavlemesi wad. Alright, renascen rabefechalishima on semin madleki vira dashelashef. Antaklika rabepahamatsimanda levisvita kase haliose shova. Lava lactica, rama plagava tactica, rama plegmatima, blebisman maseshla mashman, sabatlakiviti. Zaklika revefechalevis, mablaki revefochalvis, padleki maseklacham, and lakiva revefoblevis, patikin, retechalevis, mamatslakat, sabakara, a edelevit oshero man mat igita, tla. Sleki revefechvat, miamblevis, baliki revepachatsa, living bididik. Alla annash sparmat atselki revparri bibitivi tseloshman asekmid mad living bagravimba de vekual vinis vitses leki shvatmat lechviam leki vikor vitaf la revet bites manas leki shvat halava nada vetta tsikishla ka anarim ziba leki refochel vit plavs manas shat kachat Elishel מחליקים לקרב פוספטיקה לשלו שלל כמרבת מינטרה הנדלה קם שעצר חד הדלת הנשא. So real force, so clear this, and each as events around the problem itself. Gallery blachy sokliki rave pachmat sebable, socially amat blachy rave pachlivius, that become a hanasim. So, what is the spiritual which happens around? This is the problem. You heard evangelics saying that they will ever making cast off of demons with the anointment. You heard evangelics saying that everybody will converting and becoming good and becoming like saints and blechetzim and thinking different and only delivered into the dimensional reality over being with the Lord and receiving revelations of Lord and giving prophecy of Lord and making the job of the blechetzim and rabesfasim and telling how to be Christian and Christian superseded the being the right job and the right good ones that eminentially will be the authorities and anointed concerned but the only unique core for the right kingdom of the heaven and only cut preheminently to instaurating, institutionalizing, and so fighting for the acquiring the right moment for the reality while making disasters that you've never seen for the reason of use of the profane for rekesh kalekiravetam, which is used for making crime all over the world over this class of profanations for the succeeding, for the organized crime, which is business of Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner's families and officialism Kirchner's Argentina with them Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas and UNASUR, and murdering people all around for their succeeding with United Evangelics and witches all class and Vatican, for that to be the eminential of power and domain, and we will remain and will be, we say and we command and we will say what it is. Masonry always said the same and we're the same 6 yet. Sorry the words. Now, around this, and the reality is forbidden of Naidin Alo and in Kia, and the profanation for the uses of whoever to give in one son or daughter of Israel to my enemy, Malak at the time known like Be'al Mita, Be'obesim, Avenuamin, Divatikometim, Duvativosim, Aderotim, Ba'alatuv, Be'olekov, Meshovetum, Shedaya. Whatever the name is delivered to. Kantimbaya, Kambator, Urrapuv, Lushafel, Madebotim, Adelotim, Beshevel, Beluvash, Amaserot, Rapaku, Anderuba, Kiatzila, Namaroshuv, Sadam, Gamar, Mansiva, Monra, Pampelek, Ramses, Misamir, Isimir, Narnuvam, Anubum, Melaveter, Arkerosh, Ram, Tarasada. And even though Ki Lokim Marresim Am Subar et Rasel. The beast, not me. And not my creature, the real. Reba Blechmasim irremissibly dies, where a victim, Adonai proceeds at the, okay, conscience, come in front of me and let's get in trials together and tell me what you say. And I'll show you what it is. And let me know what is your intention and who you are at this day for the understanding what shall I do with you. Mercy for real regretness and real proceeding for Adam, the evil conceived about men. Alright, what should I do, you say, and what is that you do and who you are? Corrupted, inducted, ill, destroy it and proceeding for evil and abominable. What should I do with you? Let's come in trial together, but you come raise in front of me and let me tell you, you are my creation, and I say. Now, mercy afforded for the making the right and reconsidering the right regretness, for the making the right job, not Christianism. And the reality of recognizing conscience, be will for, not abducted on, in the name of the Jesus you're gonna do, and you're gonna be glorious, and you're gonna make an empire, and I'm gonna be the star, because of my life you be. Prophets. Will, conscience, where is the reality of you? Betlesin rabefecho matlikam, rabefecho blevish matlikam, bleki rabefecho levit blavish vatikram, blechasipo blevesansim. Ableki rabefecho lekiva ramatum, bableki vatlivish fort maseshva. Sorry. Sekli kamar rebasiva. Rebasiva blekir, gerham etrech masiga levach masiva blevisiva. Angleki mar rebefechani masiva blevisimasim. Should I? Sorry. Plech masiva blekivesima blekav. Amreba livesima blek. Aha. Sure. Lerebedia blegerham blevisiva blevisima blek. And are you sure? Now, I'm sorry. Alright. Okay. Then, Kelrebetach, Adlebis Martin, Habet Lechmans, Bablesi Martin. Alaki Rabet Moses Shafsim. Dekli Kamar Rabesmal, who is intentional and clear, evidentially. You're sure? Betlesin Ramat Lech Masicha Levi Ablebesmat Lechlik Mishafnim. Legin Rabefecha Lekim Rabesach Legi Vishwach Lechamat Sekalikim. Levis Raklikim, aha, Leki Rabesaseri, Levis Saflidi, Lekin Rabefechaliki, really. Seklikin Rabefechalkan. Don't you, don't. Bet the center of the Fachman and the Saflidi Sashtasim, Glek Rabefechalkama Blagini Safli Vishwatlaman Ratsan. Lo. Le Rabefechali gives Smatlaki, Rabetacha, the Ledison, the Lishmasim, really. Baklakim, forgive me while, please. Legin Rabefechal Hamatlikim is Baklakim, Rabefechal is one of the Sashlanim at Seven. Gala Rabefechali Biomla Commandant Sashlakivat Sekalaka, at Ledligini. Oblekan Rabetman, Svatlikiat, Abak, Poiremidim. Levi Kaleramaplatmas. Then, Slesho Kikarava, Sekiliki Rabatama, Ranatablik, the Blatas Mama Salavish Bob, the Quarivit. I locadim, Baklikin Rabakochmat, Sibablet Public, Hamad Havan, Slikini, Vitat, Kavat, Anadla, Abdalavati, Kashocham, Bable Amat Mer, and Lakim Rabakochbad, Masavik, the Balvis Mana Seshla. Kello Raptibata, Kello Rebet Matimatam, Ablekim Rabot Livim, Atzeleki Rebefechle Bisfole Bismanas La Karanse Shenishman Masibi Ati Calvary. Sekolatikan Rebetachal Abelikimi Taban Abaklikim Rebefoch Badlevisman Maselevis Pastla Kishka Selakim. Gala Rebefechla Kima Rebefoch Ableti Pasmachal Givisos Lanch Patachman Masa. You get me? Laying like a black misaklikin Rebefochle Biablevasman Matlakishman and Ratsa. Galagi Rebefachmachal Bistublaki Hamas. Berlichman. Tazliki Rebesachbasman. Derlik Rebesam. I need that, but let's not. That's about. Let me see that. Galagi Rebefach like Masachli Sathimis. No much, but. Still. Alright, just to take care, if I can, I enjoy it. I love being sportively just shaped and sportively able. But further, sorry. But Belkimera, Sechma plays and seven blacky bath. Garachada Kimera for Halibit, man, let's set a blacky radesma, and it's a shouting Gimarasa, and Levisman is slacky. Slack at the chef farm at left and do a mats, Galahama Blech Messiva Blechisiva Kelhama Hasema. No! Belli Kima Rebefechli Misakli Bishwat Lakimensim. So Salami, Lekim Remesim. Spiritual. No demon is able for the Blechebisechetish Masim if there is not something which as mistake or Klehemi Habatim. The character of the sin is element for damaging, denigrating, corruption of the person. And corruption of besmatli, bermet mensvekim, further besmirchably, element for sitatlikam and and life's healing. At the point for the disasters we see. The element is who is behind for that be. And not Israel. As element for Tlakimi Rabefechlakimi, so Snatlikam always were Masonry called. But before, the element of the Bedikin, Kabat Nasim, Matlachinim, Bataram, like you see in Egypt. Babel, Saddam Gamar, Bedlis Manam. And always were the same class of Blechmech sin because of the original sin. Still birthed for the seed of the genocide, but Ekelekim powers of God and God divisman like becomes Eve, which never happened. It doesn't mean that you're going to birth and you got abortion making or avoiding to conceive. The reality is a distinguishment which is not like evangelics said. The Rikili Kamarev Sikadish Matleki Sichaita and Sebov is exactly the Kliki Marav of Matzim. Lenish Matzmatlek Misim. Now, at Leki and Ravefechalab Matleki Bisosentim, there is a cause and there is a reality, and the reality goes through the Plechmachat Yos Matlavesim, the reason why we go through as we are still around. Now, Berlikin Ravefechale Kim Ravefochle Bispatlenes Patletzim, Aletikan Ravefechale Bisos Matsevan. There is something which is lost. Berlakin Ravefechale Bimat Lechmachat Lios Badan. Baldam Bak Teknikam Rapesmos. So spiritual comes for the clear Ravefechalekin Ravespot Levismadat Klikim Ravesman, Sleki Ravefachlekin Ravespochle Biswasimakiv, Gal Ravefachlekim Sachalekim Shasim. So often is the element for oh, but we got to make in the clear and the world to not be in this control or at least outraged understood that there are other ways to make this, and so oftenly where the people to understand some evil or corrupted or perceived for immatureness to deliver bad culture, this class healing and destroying, proceeding for the making disasters for the I can take, which is what they administrate. So what is the control? For that victims to be destroyed and murdered easily. For this to proceed, I don't whatever it is, that is not of Adonai, and that ain't nothing of God, and nothing of holiness, and nothing of placing. Sorry for this, placing, not English. And not placed for the possibility of respect of what institutionalized or institutions as well. For whom? What do you do with the people that suffers because of this? You cannot, our government. Well, understanding the real governments fight for this class of things never being around and struggle for the thread and the hosting and the manners and black retinas, leaders, so suddenly, Berli kan Rabbi Fechele, Kimi Rabbi Fotli, Dispasenim. Berli Senjama, te pido por favor, déjame un momento.
Bueno, mamá te ama, ¿sí?
Déjame
Hace
un
2
momento.
horas que estás tomando medicamentos, tomando remedios.
Sorry this. Gerrefa Flechman Sechal, Kimi Rabbi Fad. 2 hours ago, I'm with this. I gotta take medications, Christians. I'm gonna put you in the hell, but victims. Diablitas. Gerrama Plechma Sechalikin, Rabbi Fochelech Matzala, Keller Rabbi Fochelikin, and Rabbi Fochele Bishvatla Serisin. Kel Rabbi Fechlakin, Rabbi Fochele Bishmatla Sotlekin. Sorry for this. Forgive me, please. So, Berlikima Rabbi Sechalakar, Rabbi Fechele Bishmatla Bishvatlakin, Rabbi Fochelekim Sechalakim, and Blevisvatli Bishvatlakin, Rabbi Fochel Besman Masesha. Elkivita. Sure. Kel Rabbi Plechmat Sielaki, Ramba Haliki, Rabbi Publix, Manasakli, Shvatleki, Rabbi Malay, Shwabet, Lovisvasin. I love all become a Rabbi Fochaliki, Publikis for the Maflan, Karatis, of this monoslash Quatia, Kalagaman. So suddenly, can Rabbi Plechmat Sikale Fochrab, Levisvatin Kishman, Laki, Rabbi Pacham. Alle Plaki, Rabbi Plechvisotlitim, and Lucifer needs to impressively domain and suppress and making the touch of the attention over, and if not, we'll try to kill you because it cannot be off of the domain and control. Sodoma y Gomorra, Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, UNASUR, United Evangelics with Kirchner's, Shona, all over, and Paris. Now, not saying to be alright, not accepting it and neither endorsed. Sorry, it's pain too much we have lost and we have suffered with, not necessarily be. Deklikin Rabbi Fechelikim Rabbi Fot, Lebesmatlakin Rabbi Tachla, Hamasleshvadikan, Raktasmont, Lebesipigikadat Chanichimitim, Gelefsim, Baklakin, and Rabbi Sofsim. Just a brief. Made in my edition, put it in my macro. I'm going to upload like already tellers that generate saying that I will rub and forge in the locutorio cyber all around, and I'm going to uploading for the spinning and making the best ever time up for this to not being disastrously taking the material I just done so easily. I am unplugged or disconnected from any as Wi-Fi wireless, but even I am attended for my devices about hardware remains and the software is divorced, and they will ever handle for national security that they will show that I will be a criminal and they will do what I do and I will rob them and fortune. Well, I do what I do and they will take off and make that assemble of photos saying the photo will be theirs, not mine. Especially prostitutes of Gomorra, Policía Federal Argentina, seek that generates and a whole bunch of them. Killing and destroying and it's Marina, we have rights to be. I am only me. The same God himself, only God is. And everyone is birthed will remain everyone which it. Well, Kerrivi Machadesim is birthed for. And with identity. Now, Betli King Rabbi Fechlechim, Rabbi Fechlebable, Dismatlekim, Rabbi Fechlebipot, let's see Metsim. Galkitachlachat, but let's see Masam at this Wednesday, 24th, Thursday, 2015, December. Betli King Rabbi Fechlechim, Rabbi Fochmat, Sebable Dismatlachtachalegib, Rabbi Foma Blevesam. This is 1234 in Buenos Aires. And Klekin Rabbi Pachlacham, a Plekin Rabbi Spalding is one and Halki Shvatlaki Ratachlam, as Father is one of the Sikibat. Galratachlach Maseshwadik Mahamasim. And I like down with this, were disconnected as well, but kept on damaging my devices too. Had to destroy this figure eight, so don't you see it's us? I'm gonna put in that, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Now, the threat of the supposed murderer to decide they're terrorist. I'm gonna kill them, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Alright, sorry for this. Justice is justice, and justice is the real for the making proceeding about justice demands. Are advatlikim arvenim doesn't stops, and are making abominations over and against the real clear, which it means life and rights for us birthed to having it. Diablos de mierda, you understand, sorry the word. Alright, Gervamat lech masech ali bishvotlen kamach lachamasim. Am blekim arve fechla mat blekim forve fachne siable sosin. So suddenly, Gervamat fechla kimarve fotle besparti karratach lachaveswali bishman machalibiat lekimi. Gelarve fechla aptika marve soblebisman leki rave fachmat lebisosin. So, you hear them saying and speaking, and each as everyone has a very clear except for the few, and saying, we have free speech and we are going to prophesize what is best ever for the and Regesh produces the Tlechim which is not allowed, but Racheloim dismisses it and sings the Lechem Sichish Pasinim, so it is, he of this. Gervim Lechem Sichish Pasam. And we're not for the Tlechim that Adonai, protocolarly as his own, preserved the reality of what it is inspiration for as he put it for, at the reality of his command. Not what this sickness does. This is not power. It's he and ways of him who says power, or is with not knowledge or corrupted or delivered at the divorce of the reality or the clear fact of what we already know, proceeded for the putting as element for vectorizing the disaster. Naturally, these are doing that permanently. And evidently, for the Kleremi Halikam, Berliki Ravefochalikim, Ravefochalish, Polix Mibla, Ikaravasvater, Lela Lishmalema Plagamaranti, Mibla Plevespoti Kirasofer. Then, all through Kalremaplecham, Bapliki Ravefochmatsi Baplam, Teleki Ravespot Levsmasim, Bapleki Ravefot reality. Galaki Ravefechaliki, Margaret Smaller, the Sparkliki, Ravetas Massiva, Blekesufua, Halaki Ramatechaliki, Flodidan, Telravisechan Shotrim. While this were so long time since Yeshua making the Kleheme Plechel Sikleki, Ravefochaliki, Ravefocletis, Patleki, Ratimatleki, Sotlevis Pasinim for about 2017 years ago. 26. Baplika marave fechaliki marave baplitis patleki marave sabe techmitachaliki masim. I know first, it were me, it were us, not them. I know what they do, but oh my God, Hemaplechem Sikla, Helebisapliki, Batleki Ravaplasi, Batleki Demons Has. Oh my God! I'm not Jewish and confused the nation. War, yes. Galramaplechem Sikhalekim. Destroy it once and Blecham Abi, Klechamat Lechem Sibeshbachlakim, watching what they are doing. Be mercy. Frachem, but let me see Atlachidi Abi, Loa Blechem Marimota, but Bleki Dachman and Sashwasinam. For accomplishment of law to truth. But Likan Rabbe Fechalakim and Rabbe Small was flecking and Rabbe Spachalikim and Rabbe Spall, it's Sotlim is Matlik, Rabbe Matla is a Shrive, Tell Rabbe Fachalikim and Collet Lachmat, Lachri Sotlim is Master Bespasinim. Alaki Rabbe Fechalakim and Rabbe Fachalikim and Rabbe Spall, but Teddy Tachlaki, Ranachalivi Sotlakim is Sahim. Weren't that you done already? Where is that taking off of you, Solomon? Gomorrah, Babylonia, Diablos, Mashucha Fapapu. What am I taking off of you that Adonai never gave you, neither my life, and nothing of my nation, and no one of it, ever, neither himself. Over Yeshua giving himself for the salvation. So any Diablo Reventado says, oh Lord, we have rights to take. It never happened. It doesn't. It never been. He have done a work, and a work of were, and were proceeding for and proceeding to take. Whoever done the Yeshua proceeded at the obedience, obeyed to El-Chai, Abi, Father, and made in the tab as the reality of Blech Machaliki Shmosim, knowing that he would suffer, but suffered for the reason of Blech Bichama Bleki Son. Not that had to happen, and not that had to be at the Blech Mitzim, but were announced. And announced at the reality of prophecy came behind announcement. An announcement for the Klerevi Fochmatzi Kaleramasim. Look what they do to El-Chai, and what El-Chai do to them. But justice. And didn't have to suffer for anybody because of El-Chai is El-Chai, but the reality were other. And making the element for the Plechivisochmesim anathema. Came for the house and for the ones that were birthed by the love that he put it. And birthed by love, he will come to rescue me. Adam, the real seed, and the ones over the genuinely conscience will with, affording for the making and making the right, not a spell of a ghost of a lie, over no conscience, and only a reality of an abduction, like, we are holies already, but you go off of the church and you fall into a disaster. Oh my God, 7 more words comes. No. The Masonry delivered to Blech Machal Bisamatin. There doesn't come no demon while you two remain at the conscience and the will for affording and making the right job, except what they delivers for there to be for the business and not be lost. That the King Rachatzin and the main power. But the orders of Masonry has faces of abominables, and abominables looking like holies. And it doesn't define me, neither Israel, Sion, daughter of Sion, Judah, and neither the people that as innocents and victims suffers these artifacts of demons, which these all are. So suddenly, the definition for the and truth about the so suddenly the reality is in they are doing not us, don't you see? Switching voodoo Bechamatlim in the name of Jesus for can work because of we fight against the enemy of whom? Of yours. You fight against God, your enemy, Diablos. Matleking Rabbe Fechalkim, Rabbe Fochlim, Matleking Rabbe Bas Matlesim. I have them all around right this August. The whole, this focus. And you have no idea the things that happens. But sorry. Alright. King Rabespan, that King Rab a Blech Masich of a Plebes Fasim. Le Kolki Rabefach, le King Rabefol, le Betach, le King Rabespat, Pikamaham. Leila King Rabefach, le Bitach, Pikamah Rabefach, le Biswas, le Bisman, Sesh. Kel Rabefach, le King Rabefach, le Bisman, le Plakitas, Matach, le Kamasim. Leolki, le Rabefach, le King Ratamas, le Bisman, Masesha, le Kamasim. I tell you, I am with, and they are robbing with a pimbali Kamasim, saying that they done. National security, don't you see attempts against the state? And we are always suffering this, but we